everyone, I'm Won Chae-yi from IIHS News Desk. The 23rd Seoul Queer Culture Festival was recently held at Seoul Plaza from July 15 to July 31st. As the festival was held for the first time in 3 years because of COVID-19, the square in front of Seoul City Hall turned rainbow-colored in 3 years. They want to be the beginning and driving force of change, revealing the way they exist in the reality of Korea, where discrimination, hatred, and exclusion of social minorities are rampant. They spoke out about human rights and the enactment of anti-discrimination laws. At the same time, a counter-meeting against the queer festival was held in Daehamun Gate by Christian and conservative groups. The rally argued against the enactment of the anti-discrimination law and condemned Seoul Mayor Oh Se-hoon for allowing the queer festival to be held. I'll call the reporter who's on the scene. Reporter Lee Chae-won.
Yes, I'm in the square in front of Seoul City Hall. Seoul Plaza is full of people who want to enjoy the festival. Since many people are not wearing masks at the festival, it is raising concerns about large-scale infections. In addition, congestion is causing severe traffic jam. Let's hear the explanation.
I don't have much resistance to queer because I'm exposed to various media related to queer these days. Also, I think everyone's right to love should be respected. But I hope that holding a large-scale festival will not only have adverse effects at a time when COVID-19 has not yet been completely ended. Also, traffic congestion caused by festivals and rallies in the city center is very inconvenient for citizens.
Philip Goldberg, the new U.S. ambassador to Korea, and New Zealand, EU, and Sweden ambassadors attended the queer festival. They even stood on the platform and spoke in support of the queer. The legislation of same-sex marriage is underway in various countries, and voices of approval of the legislation of same-sex marriage in Korea are growing. So, how different is the queer perception where same-sex marriage is legal? I'll introduce some of the queer festivals and perceptions of queer in major countries. First of all, the United States. New York in the U.S. is where the Stonewall Uprising, which is the beginning of the month of queer rights, Pride Month, took place. The largest gathering of the queers in the world, the San Francisco Pride, is held every June, and traffic is completely restricted from the day before the march. In addition, Gallup's 2020 survey found that about 5.6% of Americans belong to queer. Also, the approval rating for same-sex marriage is 67%, up 14% from 9 years ago. As such, the U.S. is one of the most queer-tolerant countries in the world. Next is Taiwan. Taiwan is also known as the most queer-friendly country in Asia. It is the first country in Asia where same-sex marriage was legalized in 2019. Taiwan was the only one to have a queer march, while all queer march was cancelled because of COVID-19 in 2020. So, people from all around the world visited Taiwan and attended the queer march. Finally, let's look at Italy. Last year, Italian health authorities classified homosexuals as a risk group for COVID-19 because they were subject to dangerous behavior. In the wake of the controversy, health authorities apologized, saying it was wrong, but this incident makes us realize the discrimination against queer in Italian society. Despite this situation, Italians are working hard to protect their rights by holding the queer festival. While there are countries like the United States and Taiwan where same-sex marriage is legalized and the perception of queer has improved a lot, it seems that there are still countries like Italy that need to improve the perception of queer. It seems clear that the recent Seoul Queer Culture Festival was held on a large scale in the COVID-19 situation and caused traffic congestion problems. However, it is necessary to accept queer as a member of our society and to form a desirable culture by getting rid of hate and discrimination. So far, I have talked about queer festivals and perception of queer all around the world. Thank you for joining me today.